we're going to come through, or we're going to give you free stuff. We may not even write you a check. What we might actually do is we're going to come in and we're going to just give you the thing that we think you need to have, right? So if we see an African country and the babies need shoes, then we're going to undermine every shoe manufacturer in that country by giving away free shoes. But we're not actually going to give you the money to buy the shoes or the materials to buy the shoes or the skill sets to make the shoes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and use poverty porn. I'm going to take images of starving, poor little African kids. I'm going to market that to other white people, market that to other Europeans, and they're going to give me billions of dollars. And then I'm going to take my fee off the top. Then I'm going to take that money and pay my other white friend billions of dollars to make shoes for the poor kids in Africa. So you're not going to get the money, but you're going to get the shoes. Do you understand? Do y'all understand the hustle there? Do y'all see the problem with that? That literally the money, you don't get to touch the money. You don't get to touch the means of production. You don't actually get to learn how to fish. But we're going to deliver plenty of fish to your doorstep after we pay our friends to fish for you. So when I'm running the charity and raising money on your behalf without asking you your opinion, without even asking you how you want to be represented, without asking you what you need, I'm going to take that money and I'm really just hooking up my friends. I've created a whole industry around your suffering, which means that as the do-gooder European who's allegedly helping the African country, I can only stay in business as long as you broke. I only have something to market if you are in the middle of economic hell. So I have no incentive to fix the problem. I'm like big pharma. My incentive is not to make you healthy. It's not to heal you. My incentive is to help you manage your illness. Make sure you're just sick enough that you always need me, because when you stop needing me, I'm gonna have a problem. Do you understand? So this sort of poverty cycle, that's something that happens in a lot of spaces. So ultimately, charity is okay as a temporary mechanism. I'm not saying you should not give to others. You should give to others a lot. I give a lot, but charity is not sustainable. If anybody is that person where you're just constantly giving to others and ain't nobody pouring back into you, that's gonna kill you. You're going to become, somebody said the word symbiotic means parasite. So maybe I shouldn't use the word symbiotic. Maybe I should use the word reciprocal then. How about that? How about reciprocity? I apologize if well, you're talking to a guy who failed biology class. So I probably messed it up. My apologies. Didn't mean to give you the image of like the movie Alien. But anyway, so no, the parasite model does not work. What you want to have is something where it's like, I pour into you, you pour into me. And because we're connected. By pouring into you, I'm pouring into myself. Do you understand? When you pour into me, you're pouring into yourself, and then we formed an ecosystem. Ecosystems are beautiful. Economics, that's the fundamentals of economics. That's why what the words of people like Dr. George C. Fraser are so important and so powerful. He teaches you how to connect to each other and to help each other out and to see each other as part of the same body. To see the world as something bigger than yourself. This is a spiritual idea. This is a type of consciousness. Are you truly a conscious black person, or are you just a Negro who uses the word conscious and don't even know what it means? You're not even conscious enough to know what the word consciousness actually means. This happens a lot. So ultimately, these ecosystems are taught. They can be taught to children. Basic ideas. My father used to tell me stuff like, "Well, family's supposed to help out family." Or you don't lie to family. You never steal from family. Stealing from family is the worst thing a person can do. Things like that, right? And ultimately, this is a culture. So when you have this in the culture, when you have everyone understand, like, no, you're on the team, you're on the basketball team, but you can't just ride the bench. When you're on the team, you got to score some points too.